Alrighty. So, this morning I am scheduled to do my vaccine. And it's been a struggle because, everybody's saying, do it, don't do it. I'm not doing it. And I was one who said I'm not doing it either. Like, everybody's scared of the vaccine. And you have some people who are really, really anti-vaxxers. They are crazy. Like, they're not doing it. And then they are hating on people who saying they're going to do it. Like, people don't have a choice or an option. It's your decision if you want to do the vaccine, right? So I made a decision to do it because, school has been out since last year, March. And the kids been home. And you see the vaccine has been offered to teachers as students are expected to be back in school. So I'm thinking, why risk it? Not just for the students' sake, not just for myself, but for my community, for other people who I'm going to come in contact with. And I think people have to start thinking not just for themselves, but also for others. That's the main thing, because yes, this is something new to all of us, but it's the new norm. I'm sure you see it's the new norm now, where Corona is not going nowhere. There just has to be a vaccine for it, because it's not going nowhere. It's been here from the beginning. That's, when it started, and it has escalated. It really has escalated, and in different countries that didn't experience it are having cases. So I guess it's something that we just have to face, and something that we just have to make up our mind whether we want to take the vaccine, yes or no. But at the same time, we don't want to turn our nose up on people who say that they're going to do the vaccine. We don't want to turn our nose up on people who want to do it, because everybody has to make a conscious effort and do what's right for them. That's how I feel about it. So I'm here in the parking lot of the health center where I'm going to be doing it. I'm still not 100%, but sometimes you just got to do things not because you want to do it, but because you think it's necessary. Like in this case, it's not that I want to do the vaccine, but I believe it's necessary for me to do it. And that's just the way life is. And I'm taking the Pfizer this morning. I think I'm getting the first dose of the Pfizer. And then I'll be getting a second dose in a couple of weeks. And I've spoken to people who have got the vaccine. Some people had no side effects. Some people had a little side effects, but everybody's just different. It's not necessary. I know it's not necessary. I shouldn't say I know it's not necessary. I believe it's necessary, Mr. Bennett. I believe it's necessary because Corona is not going anywhere. It's not going nowhere. You notice it's been around for it's not even 2020 when it got so worse. It's been around since 2019, and it's now 2021. And Mr. Bennett, you shouldn't be the person saying it's not necessary. And I know in your country right now, the numbers are increasing. How you feel about that? The numbers are increasing. What do you think is necessary to decrease those cases. And I know you're going to say, wear your mask and wash your hands. And yes, some studies have said that wearing a mask and washing your hands can do the trick. But some people are still not wearing their mask and still not washing their hands. So what's next? Talk to me, Mr. Bennett. What's next? So I believe it's necessary for myself personally and for my community, because I don't want to be the one to say gave it to somebody. And at the same time, I want to be protected in my community, because students are coming back to school full time. And you never know who has it or who in their homes have it. So I want to be protected. Okay? I don't trust the system. I I know. And that's why most people don't want to do it, because they're saying it's some system setup, right? I know, but we still have to think to protect ourselves. We still have to think to protect ourselves. That's it. That's just it. So my appointment is at 9:15, and I'm gonna try to be in early and go from there. Oh, here's the document up, all these pages that you got to read and complete before you get vaccinated. You got to sign it. And I'm doing the Pfizer COVID vaccination today, right? And you should have received the copy of the following forms. And basically what they're asking is if I have any allergies, if I have fever and a bleeding disorder. COVID was made to extort us in the future. I believe. They say it was made in the lab, so it wasn't something that was. There's a lot of things that people are saying, Mr. Bennett, and I honestly don't know, or should I say, I don't have any proof. I'm not a scientist. I was trained to be a teacher, so really and truly, I have to go by what the scientists are saying, and they're saying a lot, really. So the bottom line for me is just to take the vaccine, because it's just like the polio vaccine. Remember in those days back ago when the polio, was a thing and people got sick, they already started by asking us to pay thousands of dollars to do the COVID test. Yeah. I know. I heard that you all paying a lot of money to do the test, which is, I don't know, because they do it free here. So everywhere is different. But yeah, with the polio vaccines, a lot of people got sick. And a lot of people up to this day, you see in wheelchairs, they were affected by the polio illness. And they created that vaccine, and you see polio is not so prevalent these days because of the vaccine. So I'm looking at it like that, Mr. Bennett. Like, okay, so when the polio came about, they had to create this vaccine, to decrease the amount of patients or people getting it. And I'm just looking at it and say, the COVID's been around for so long, it's not going anywhere. It's more spreading all over. So let me go ahead and take the vaccine to protect myself and my community. Though I've heard that people who took the vaccine still got infected. But hey, better to be safe than sorry. Better to say I took it and it didn't work, or I took it and I got the COVID after, than to say I didn't take it and then, But as you know, Mr. Bennett, it's, I don't know. I don't know. Until God come for this earth, I guess we just got to do what we got to do. Yeah, so on the form, they asked us a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they want to know also If you have any allergic reaction to any medication, or if you have any passive antibody therapy or treatment for COVID-19, they're asking a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of things to read on this paper. I'm telling you, a lot, a lot. So, I heard you guys have a different brand there, Mr. Bennett. You know what brand you guys taking there? Because we're taking, well, I'm taking the Visor today, but there's more than one brand. It would be pointless to take the vaccine and still get. But it does happen. You realize that people who got the vaccine still get COVID-19 after. It has happened. So I really and truly don't know that, and that's why I'm saying it's kind of tricky. It's really tricky. Like, take the vaccine, don't get COVID. Take the vaccine, get COVID. I don't know. I was reading something where it says, because a lot of people are saying teachers should take the vaccine because, we work in public places with students, and we come in contact with a lot of people on a daily basis. And they're saying that's why we should get the vaccine. But then I was reading an article that was saying it doesn't necessarily mean that the teachers must get the vaccine because of that reason, because wearing your mask and washing your hands and practicing those, they're saying that's number one on the list. And if you're practicing wearing your mask and washing your hands, then you should be fine. But I think, you know what I think? I think personally, in the future, it's going to be mandatory for teachers to take the vaccine shortly. I think in short order, it's going to be mandatory for us to take the vaccine. They're just playing around with it now. That's my opinion. They're just playing around now to see if people is going to volunteer and take it. But I think after a while, they're going to make it mandatory for you to take the vaccine, or you cannot go in the classroom. What is a lie? You don't think they're going to make it mandatory? I think, that's my opinion, I think they're going to make it mandatory for us to take the vaccine. I didn't say somebody said it. I didn't say I got the research or the scientists said it. That's my opinion, that they will in short order. So we must take the vaccine. I don't know. I really and truly don't know. But hey, I'm getting mines today. It's now 9 o'clock. And I should be in by 9:15, so that I put my mask on. Winner must go. Winner must go in the classroom. So if you're not going to the classroom, oh yeah, all right. So, okay, I'm getting your point. So you're saying they might say you must take the vaccine or you cannot go in the classroom, but then you can teach online, which is true because there's a lot of online schools, and with COVID and what happened, now they're seeing there's another way to teaching. But guess what? You know what the parents are doing? The parents are blaming the teachers that the students are not learning because of online teaching. Yes. And you know what I said when I heard it? And this was a discussion in a grocery store where parents were saying the teachers are not doing any work and their kids are not learning because they're online, which wasn't making any sense to me. But what I took comfort in is that it doesn't matter if we're in the classroom or online, parents are always blaming teachers. We are always getting the blame. It does not matter. If the children are in the classroom and they're not learning, we're going to get the blame. They're online at home with the parents, in some instances not paying any attention to what the teacher is saying, and the teachers are still getting the blame even though the parents are right there. So a lot of people don't like online school, but a lot of online schools will be emerging. You have a lot already and more will be emerging because, hey, it's a new way. It's a new way. So I guess, Mr. Bennett, you're saying you don't have to go in the classroom because you're going to teach in an online school. Did I get it right? I guess that's what you're saying. You're going to be teaching in an online school? Let me put my mask on and get ready to go. And you all can watch. I'm not ball. I know Kamara afraid of injection, so maybe if I him the ball. They should be learning more on the period guys, so who is exactly my point. Exactly my point. Me say, how them there them yard with Uno, them they home, Uno they home, and the teachers that teach out them soul case, and them now learn, but you still blame the teacher. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Them they home we don't know so. More than likely they should be learning. Watch all of my co-workers, watch them. Watch them in the parking lot. Come forget them vaccine. So yes. It no matter what we do, we're gonna get the blame, yeah? I just so. It doesn't matter what we do, we always get the blame. So we have to spin this round. When we go in, now video people them, we have to first get our temperature checked. First get our temperature checked. And then we're gonna go sit in the waiting room and wait for our appointment. And I'm at 9:15. But I also heard, Mr. Bennett, that the first dose, like the first one, if I do the first one today, the first one is not so bad. But when it comes to the second one, that's when you feel sick. After you take the first one, then you feel sick. So I'm going to see if I'm going to have any type of reaction to it, how I'm going to feel today, and how I'm going to feel after the second one. Or if me are all fall, I'm not going to feel nothing. So I'm going to get my temperature checked now. Hey. Hey, good morning. Yes, ma'am. Here's your pen.
I know whose pen it is. And then just right down that hallway.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, and then we go straight down the hallway. And look, one long line. Most of the teachers are from my school district. Can't forget them vaccine. I'm like, no, I'll wait. I know most of them not excited. It's not like yeah. They think it's necessary to do it, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Standing in line, waiting. Having a lot of people here, and it's because me. Like some of them people here for myself. Hey, good morning, good. I realize now I don't need to give you all of it, right?
We might give you some back.
Okay. Okay.
That's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's gonna be responsible? I don't know. Who's gonna be responsible? I don't know.
What's your last name?
Britain.
B-R-I.
Tton. Players full.
Okay, you can keep the rest of it. Come on back.
Thank you.
sit right back there.
Okay. Oh, it look like a quick something too, you know. Look here. Me feel like I force you to do it. Nobody now force me, you know. Nobody now force me. It's not mandatory. You do it. You do it if you want to do it. Yes, sir. You do it if you want to do it. So here it is.
D.
I'm ready for give me long
Feel free
time.
to hold this. I'll hold the shirt if you're sticking.
I'm ready for give me long time. I get my go to the place tomorrow.
You're good. Let's get
That's it. Table 3. Okay. Good. Come on. Assistant for you. Come on, assistant for you. Then drop my son, give me one next piece of paper. No, me I go to somebody else, and then we go to somebody else. Yeah, assistant. First shot. Britain. Come on, assistant. System.
What time was your appointment?
9:50.
First name Stephanie?
On a Friday.
Friday, yes. April 9th.
Hang on to that.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Cafeteria and wait 15 minutes from that time. Just to monitor you.
Okay.
What's a good phone number?
Is this your first shot?
803
What's your name?
942 5629
5639.
29.
What time was your appointment,
All
Miss
right,
Spirit?
April 9th at 10 o'clock. Just make sure you bring this card when you come back. And now you'll go wait 15 minutes in the cafeteria to be monitored.
Okay. All right. So, Kamar, I get one something. Hey, how you doing? I get one something. Hold on. I get one something. You see? 9:06 and give me a time. What time I do it? Now I must go sit down and wait for 15 minutes to see if I gonna drop down. I guess I that. Just so them monitor you. 15 minutes. In our Fuller Hampton District 1. Peer teacher from my school. Good morning. Hey, morning. Good. Me know. Good morning, ladies. Yeah, so me can't sit down with them coming out, put the people in on video. So yep, so that's it. 15 minutes to see. 15 minutes to see if me I go alright after the 15 minutes. Then them give you my them not have the Malta. Them not have the Malta. If a Jamaica, they would give you some Malta, don't it? While we sit down and wait. No Malta. But in your full, I show you. Just I give you a quick sweep. Quick sweep, because I can't video people them. Bye. Quick sweep. Everybody will come do them vaccine, and most of them come from my school district. Yes. So 15 minutes to wait to see. I don't feel no way. Julian, is it hot? I don't feel nothing. I don't feel like regular injection. I don't feel it nothing. I wonder if I get it. I don't feel nothing. I maybe Julian, you say so we're gonna go drop off. Yes. Before the second dose? She a nurse? Okay. So, Mr. Bennett was the only one who said the vaccine is not necessary. Wait to see if you want some more vaccine. No, not today. Them give me a date for come back. Julian, when you come back? Them give me April. Around this, what should give me? Julian, when you come back? Oh, yeah. Yeah. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Yeah, them not giving them more today. I come back the 9th. Forget the second dose. And I guess we have to carry this to go to school, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Wasn't that bad for the first dose. It wasn't bad. But, you know, see me that blow you? That me blow you. Me the pan. My live. Yeah, go on it now. Should teachers take the vaccine? Should teachers take the vaccine? I think you should have asked which one you got. How will you be certain if it's the same? It's the same. We got the same Pfizer. We get Pfizer today, or we get Pfizer when we come back. It has to be the same. It has to be the same one. It sound to me when we read the form like it don't have to be the same one. Because when you read the form, them ask you if you get a first dose already and what brand. But I think we'll get the same Pfizer brand or come back. Yeah. Yeah, man, the form that was filled out to give to them, it tells you what brand you were gonna get today. Yep. Yeah, I'll go for YouTube. Yeah, so I'm see myself. You don't have the app?
Maybe download it for the next one. Maybe I really download it for this. You know, so a Kaiser on it. Oh,
So I'm turning sideways.
well, okay, but me.
I somebody for turn the other one?
So on the bit.
What a fool.
Some people. We are the life.
Kemar, you could tell me say sideways, you asked me all along. What you say, so Kemar, the government need to pay teachers more for all these stress that they have to go through. Them not paying no more, Kemar, you know that already. Them not paying no more. Kemar, where you are do live now? Kemar, whenever tell me say sideways, you ask me all along when I turn around the phone. Eh? Wonder? No, but me I wonder now if when it upload if me gonna be long way or sideways. But no, start it over. But that's when time it done. The 15 minutes done. I'm alright. It done for today. Until I come to the second vaccine. Alright, so people go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you think till I see your door. If I think the vaccine. No, but seriously, somebody online is saying they don't think the vaccine is necessary. It's a system set up. The government set up a system for robbery. Some have said it's a system for marketing. So hopefully everything work out. You look, who this? You look, me look sexy just my face. Thank you though. Let's hope it will work out and we will be fine. That's what I'm saying to Bartley. Let's hope. Not saying I won't take it, but may I wait. Yeah. Some people eventually gonna take it because initially when my school did ask if we're gonna do it, I said no, I wasn't gonna do it. But then when we realized no, so they pick them and come back at school, I say, you know what, better I take it. Better I take it. Julia, 15 minutes gone already? So when we are leaving, we don't need to tell nobody, oh, you walk up on the live? Say, hey, I just got vaccinated.
I just got vaccinated. I hope I'll be fine.
Where is it?
This whole time where I just...
Mine was 9:06.
So you have to wait.
Yeah, but initially most of it say we not do it because them ask for first. I will say we not do it. But then you have to think about your surroundings, your environment, and your safety. Because look here, some people are sending picnic come to school and them know people in them house have the vaccine. I mean have the corona. And them send a picnic them come to school. And then we exposed to it, right? We can wash your hand and cover our nose, but at the same time you know how hard it is for a teacher not to touch the child, or how hard it is for the teacher not to go near to the pit them. You wanna know. It's hard. Because sometimes I must say, all right,